right, we're here with the Christian Stoddard, Matt Nofel match. Stoddard shoots great. High 9. Strong shot. Looks like he was happy with it. Second shot for Christian Stoddard, just under the 10 ring, 9.8. Matt Nofel once again has not shot an arrow. Comes up for his first shot. Shoots a low 9. Stoddard's third arrow is an X. So Stoddard has 10.99. Nofel has a 9. Matt drawing back his second arrow here. Shoots a high 10. So we got a match here. 10.9 to 10.99. Nofel shoots a 9, he ties, shoots a 10, and that's his 2 points. He shoots a 9, so we have a tied first set, 1-1. Another match over there. Vanu is shooting against teammate Trenton over here.
Oh, Texas A&M versus
yes,
Texas A&M.
we have a Texas shootout, and Trenton's got X9.9, and Vanu's got 10.10.7.
And I literally climbed up on it, and I was like, oh, hey, what you doing? What you eating now? She's never doing it. Oh my god. Everyone's like, oh my god.
Yes, that is definitely by far the more important thing going on this week.
You never called? I guess you don't love me.
Yeah, I would have loved to have done well here, but I would much rather for him to have both.
And Crispus Duenas is shooting against Alex Gilliam. Duenas looks like a 10.10.9 and Gilliam 9.99. And then the other match over there, Jeff Anderson. Looks like Jeff has a 10.99 against a X 10.10.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, no.
The temperature's slowly creeping up here.
All right, how are we looking, Mark?
Just kind of giving a rundown here what we got. And Jeff Anderson is down. Vanu is down. And Matt Nofel and Christian Stoddard tied. And it looks like Crispin Duenas has a 2-0 lead over Alex Gilliam as well.
Everybody's hiding out in the shade.
Everybody in the
Yeah.
shade. It's getting warm for sure, and the wind isn't really ripping, so it makes it feel a lot hotter.
Yeah, our nice breeze seems to have cut down. I don't know what happened to it.
Yep.
but it could come back. We miss it.
It probably will.
Yeah.
It's Ohio.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's going to come back in a way that we're not going. Well, the archers won't enjoy it. Us spectators are going to enjoy it just fine.
Right.
The archers will be very unhappy about the wind.
I think though at this stage of the game, like everyone's shooting so solid that a little bit of wind, it's just a little aiming off or whatever, strong shots. I don't think anyone's worried about it here. But where if you start off at the 64 and there's wind, everyone's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do?
Yes. Very good point.
Right.
We still got a nice crowd watching too, which is good to see.
Yeah, normally it seems like it thins out real fast, right?
I don't know if there's just a lot more, a lot more of the archers live around this area, but we still got a lot of people that are out of the competition watching, and then there's a good amount of just parents, friends, just sticking around.
Which is
watching.
good. I mean, I think we need more people to stay around and actually watch these matches. I mean, I believe you can learn something if you're knocked out early and you're watching some of these other guys. You can pick up a couple points. You learn technique, learn execution, whatever these guys are doing. Always stick around and watch the people that are actually better than what you currently are, and you probably learn a few things. And I'm just such a fan of archery. I mean, I just love to watch it. It could be just mind-numbing to other people, but I never get tired of it.
A lot of people were actually. It was quite interesting. They're shooting their matches while watching the Olympics going on.
Well, I know.
And other
I know.
country shooting
right
their
now, I'm
matches.
trying to get Justin Hewish to come over and talk with us, and he's glued to that Olympic
look at him,
phone right now.
Where is he at? Yep.
Hewish. Hewish.
He's deep in. He's in trance.
Quit meditating.
Yep.
He's in a trance.
He's glued to it.
Who? Korea's about to win. Justin's 4-0.
Wow.
There were some that weren't that bad.
We'll try to get a little fill-in of the Olympic progress going on right now in Paris. Justin's glued to that. If there's somebody that is an aficionado of Olympic archery,
Yeah, he totally forgot we
is that
existed.
guy. Yeah. Yeah, him and I are always calling each other 2 in the morning, 3. Oh, are you watching right now live? We're such archery freaks. It's so funny.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, where do you do most of your watching of archery on?
Pretty much everything's online.
Because they had like the archery app at one point.
Yeah, there's so many different loopholes to get through different things. I think what's the archery pass now?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Right. Here we go. Christian Stoddard at full draw for a shot here. Let's see what
Got a head bomb. He seems pretty happy with that one.
it's gonna be a high right 9 his first shot. Christian started with a left 9, right on the line, just touching.
But he did not like that one that time.
No, but I mean
But,
that's the right side to aim on. The wind is coming left, right, so maybe he's just upset that the arrow didn't drift as much as he anticipated. But still, just a strong shot.
Yep.
Matt Nofel now drawing for his first shot. Christian with a great shot. It's 9. So 9-9-9. Matt Nofel has a 9 his first arrow.
Little bojitsu.
So we're getting some Olympic fill-in from Justin Hewish right now. What do we got, Justin?
Korea needs 2 10s to win the gold right now.
Matt Nofel's second arrow's a 9.
Yeah.
Going to another set.
Who's in the finals there?
China and Korea.
So it's China and Korea women's final. Matt shot doesn't look too good, but Matt has a 9.99 to Chrissy Stoddard. It's 9.99, so tied again. Tied.
Breaking out the umbrella.
So like I said, Justin and I are complete archery nerds. We're watching an archery tournament and watching archery on a phone at the same time. So we got double tournaments going on. Justin eyes glued to
What's more important, Buckeye or the Olympics?
Justin's got his eyes glued to the Olympic feed for sure.
That's where we're at. We're at Buckeye.
The Buckeye
We're
Olympics.
gonna set our priorities. All by design.
Right.
Mexico got the bronze.
Mexico with the bronze medal in the women's team competition.
First team medal ever.
First team medal for Mexico ever.
Nice.
Bueno, bueno. So proud of them. That's so cool. Their whole national organization seems to be turning up the heat the last few years. They get a lot better, you know. Matthias, I mean,
It's good. Very
Alejandra leading the crew, you know.
Korea's just gonna drop a 60 right now. We're going for 10 in a row. 4 decades. Undefeated. The team round was in set. Crazy.
What a dynasty.
That is literally incredible. Unbelievable, right?
Uh-huh.
4 decades.
4 decades of total domination, Olympic.
That many
recurve.
generations of archers.
Wow. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even wrap your head around that. Like, if you were to design a program and say, we're going to dominate for the next 4 decades, you'd be like, oh, okay, man. Right? Don't get carried away.
That guy needs some meds.
Yeah, exactly. Put him in the straitjacket.
Yeah, he's lost it.
Right?
Doing something, right?
Something.
So,
Looks like the wind's picking up again here.
yeah, we got some action now on...
Typical Buckeye. Was the wind coming from right to left this morning on you?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
right to left, but a couple times it was left to right.
Right. Just starting that switch.
Swirly field.
That is something about Buckeye and this field at the Darty soccer fields is the wind is so tricky. Yesterday there was many times I was looking at the target and our target flags were blowing right to left, and then I'd look up on the water tower here with the windsock, the orange windsock, and it's in the complete opposite direction. And I would be like, how is this possible?
Just so it's a mess. to
Yeah,
you.
and so just welcome to Buckeye, you know, figure it out.
Good luck.
Yeah. Hope you guessed right.
That was still a nice qualification, though.
Excellent weather.
Yeah.
This year's Buckeye tournament is just, besides the few delays that we've had during, you know, the shooting, just flawless. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Pfister and has the whole crew. Everybody knows what they're doing. It's not their first rodeo. Daryl is just a solid DOS. I mean, the history behind him. And most people don't even know who this guy with the deep, growly voice is on the microphone.
Which is
you know?
wild.
Which is absolutely crazy. And as a kid growing up, I mean, the DOP was the man. I mean, there was just no other question. You know, Daryl was just awesome, straight awesome. So what do we got in the Olympic?
China puts 2 10s down. They'll put out this set out of reach of Korea, and it's going to go to 1 arrow shoot off.
So Korea's up, or they're tied.
No, Korea's down right
Korea's
now.
down.
Points, but if China puts 2 10s down, they'll win this set, and it'll force a 1 arrow shoot off. Oh, there goes the 8.
There's an 8.
So right now, even if China shoots a 10, Korea can drop a 30 and still win the championship.
Archers ready.
9. So Korea needs a 29.
Korea needing a 29.
right, Christian Stoddard coming up
And
to
there's
full
a
draw.
10. Christian Stoddard here, starting at full draw. His first arrow.
We got so much archery going on.
Great shot. 10 for Christian Stoddard. Solid. Looks like he's super happy with that shot too, on top of that. Man, lately Christian,
Racing on all she needs is a 10 for Korea to take the gold medal.
back to the other match. Korea just needs a 10. This is crazy.
Look pleased with that one too.
Stoddard shoots a low 9.
Okay.
9.6, 9.5. Straight down.
8.
Oh, Korea shoots an 8.
We're going to 1 arrow shoot off.
We have a 1 arrow shoot off.
Will China break the 10 consecutive gold medal wins for Korea?
Oh no.
China's the only one that's ever won an individual gold. Korea's only lost 1. The last 8 or 9 as well.
So Matt Nofel still has not shot an arrow. Shoots his first arrow. Right 9.
He's got 40 seconds though for 2
38 seconds, 2 arrows. That's plenty of time. He could empty his quiver. And Christian Stoddard, his third arrow, full draw. Looks great. Oh, just a soft low 8. 10-9-8 for Stoddard. And a 10-9 for Matt Nofel. 8 ties it up. 9 takes the set points. And he shoots a 10. So Matt Nofel shoots a 10-10-9 to Christian Stoddard's 10-9-8. So 4-2 lead here for Matt Nofel.
Wow, look at that.
All right. Justin, what do you think of Nofel's style where he just waits and he's like doing his own thing, you know?
I don't think it's his preference. He definitely doesn't like doing that at all, but it's effective. You know, most people that sit on the line like that don't have the effectiveness that he does. So, you know, get him through this season, but it's definitely something they should probably be working on.
Right. It's so crazy. It's almost like he's not even on the same clock. He's just like in his own little world and not even paying attention to his competitor ever. Rarely gets his first arrow off by the time they have 2 arrows, you know.
Yeah,
like,
there's down 2 or 3 arrows down there.
And then he just powers through them.
Yeah, I've had some seasons where I've had that same sort of thing happen to me, but I definitely wasn't as successful as him.
Right.
And it is quite miserable, in my opinion, to be sitting on the clock like that. You just want to get up there and just shoot your arrows and flow and get off.
Right.
But at this point in time, you know,
He's been doing it for you know, some time. And,
Yeah.
it's working out for him. I mean, obviously, we probably don't think it's ideal, but he's shaped it to where it works. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right now he's in contention of making the World Cup team for 2025. So this is all.
Who would be
super
those
important.
for? Like,
It would be Brady, Jack, probably I think Trenton, and then Matt.
and Matt.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was looking about.
Okay. Which is a solid 4 guys to be traveling around.
And then I think Christian is fairly close. in
He's
there as
got
a
to be
fifth.
so close, man.
Something
He's
like
got
that.
a couple second place.
Could be.
But
It
now-
all depends.
Now with Junsa and Gabe Anderson,
Yeah.
Right.
and Jackson, all pretty much just you know taking the rest of the year off. I'm not sure if Gabe's gonna be shooting nationals, but I think the other 2 are not gonna be shooting the rest of the year. That just helps the odds of making the team at this point in time.
Yeah, just
Right.
boosting all that up.
All right. Hey, and that's part of the sport too.
Yeah.
Like we making USAT. Sometimes, you know, not everybody's going to every event for whatever reason. You know, it could be personal, family, schedule conflict, financial. But making USAT is making the USAT. It isn't just, you know.
What's a common thing you see after Olympic trials?
There's a whole cycle
Absolutely,
to this.
absolutely. I mean, Justin and I have been around obviously for a while, and I mean, this is I think the 8th Olympic trials I've seen or something. It's so sad, but
What? Oh, it's a great experience. You're just getting better.
but it's always the year after of the trials and everything. It seems to be people drop off.
Yes.
You know,
But the drop off might not be as extreme long term because 2028. Oh, what's going on?
so we got the Olympic highlight here. China 10-8, X8.
We got everybody watching. There's a whole watch party behind us too. All these people are watching the phones, see what's going on. It's a 1 hour shoot off Korea and China.
Oh, got the 10. So if China just gets the 10,
That's a 10 to 9.
They have the sliders where they aim like close to the arrow.
Who got it?
Korea pulls it off again. Man.
Wow. And 40 years of dominance continues.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Pretty wild.
I mean, I know when I first started shooting, everybody was hyping the Koreans back then too, you know?
It's ridiculous.
Well, they're definitely doing something right.
Something in the water.
Something in the water.
Right.
I think it's more than something in the water. That's good. Something to inspire you. Something to try to motivate other countries to achieve. Somebody's got to dethrone them. Kazakhstan had that upset at that one World Cup. But there's hope out there. It can happen.
Hey, anything could happen in this
Correct.
sport. I mean, Jeff Anderson
Going
down the line, taking people out left and right, man.
I've always believed in Jeff Anderson.
Canadian showed up.
Whoa, this is a family friend. We love Canada.
That one was just being mean.
Oh, okay. There's one mean Canadian. We won't let him. Don't let him back in.
What was his name?
Brian Maxwell.
Brian Maxwell.
He didn't give the warning of shooting number 30, 20.
I saw the 30, the first one. I was like, wow,
Okay.
that's putting it together.
All right, Christian. Back up against Matt Nofel.
These guys back up on the line again. Should probably give a rundown too of some of the other scores. Looks like Crispin is down to Alex Gilliam 4-2. And it looks like Trenton is up 4-2 against Venu. Stoddard with a low 8 to start off with. A little soft. But he knows. Just kind of go down the line here, and Venu has a 9 and Trenton has an 8. Christian's second shot is a right 7. He's not going to be happy with that. Trenton's second shot's a 9.
All right. Yeah, I seem kind of pumped about
And
that.
Stoddard shot an X, so he's got an X87.
Yeah, look at him. All right. Well, let's see what Matt can do.
Matt at his first arrow. And he shoots just outside of the 10 ring, 9.8 low. Venu has a 10.99 to Trenton's 9.98, so we got a 4-4 over there. And then looks like Chris has 10.99 to Alex's 10.10.8. So we got a 3-5 over there, possibly.
Ooh,
Little iffy there.
Bo English there.
Yeah.
How'd that turn out, though?
He has a 9.98.
Okay.
So even with those little maybe shaky shots, he still was able to take those set points there. So
Wow. All right.
that one's over. 6-2. Matt Nofel.
Nice shooting, gentlemen.
Great
Yep.
shooting.
Good tournament so far.
And like we were just talking to, Matt, up there and taking his time, doing his thing. he's obviously making it work. He has figured out a system with whatever he's delaying for, and it is. I mean, it's working out. Obviously.
Yeah, even if it takes you some time.
Right.
You're putting the arrows in the center.
Yeah.
I don't care how you do it. Nope. And he's making it happen.
And it maybe not ideal and like, oh man, this is so killer, but to be able to have any type of a issue while you're shooting and then figure out a system, because like Justin and I have said multiple times, what we're trying to do when you get to tournament, you're trying to do whatever possible to get arrows in the 10 ring. Obviously, you'd like to shoot perfect technique, perfect form and everything, but that normally does not happen in a tournament. So we have to do whatever is humanly possible inside your talent to hit arrows in the middle of the target. So Matt has figured this out. He's going to do this, this, and this, and this is how he's going to make it work out. So
and it makes it
all
work.
archers are super high-level archers, super like pliable, mendable. You have to be able to. You have to just do what you need to do to get arrows in
Top
the middle.
level adaptability.
Right. And then you go home and work on the form and the timing and everything, you know.
Could you keep a little notebook of all those little things that you didn't like?
Absolutely.
Like we've said.
Exactly. So you go home and go, okay, well, this week, you know, I was, you know, on my fourth arrow I was doing this, or I find that I was not fully getting into my back, you know, before I was anchored, whatever it is. And you go back and work on those things and then try to come out in the next tournament and implement those in your shot, you know. And that's kind of the whole challenge of this sport is trying to figure it out. You know, it's a constantly evolving and changing, you know, shot. I mean, it's rarely that day to day your sight's in the exact same spot and you're hitting the exact same thing that you did yesterday. It's kind of like golf. You know, you're like, well, yesterday I was aiming a little left and these things were fading, you know, and then today you're aiming a little more right and they're fading more left or drawing more. So it's going to be just a little bit different every day, and then just to be able to adapt, improvise, and overcome, as some people have said, you know. And those are the guys that tend to rise to the top. Yeah, for sure.
Really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up the 1/8 round here because next up is the quarterfinals. So thank you so much for watching. Check out the links down below to follow these two archers. Thank you, Mark, for the commentary. Got a little busy in the beginning of it, but you did a great job.
No problem.
Covering
no
for
problem.
me,
You got to run the business, right?
Yeah, we got to keep the lights on here at Short Shot Archery. So the filming doesn't do it. This is for the filming here is for the archery community as a
It's
a
for
whole.
your enjoyment.
Yes, but if you do want to support us, check out shortshotarchery.com. We got target flags, we got wind socks, we got tungsten points, tungsten weights. A whole variety.
Limb tip covers.
Yeah, a whole variety of accessories for your bow.
Absolutely. And high quality.
Yep, and affordable.
Affordable on top of that.
So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, happy shooting.
Happy shooting.